Well, he had a long beard, and he had a hair, long hair up to here, and he looked very, very neglected. Poor God, poor God, brother. I can say sorry, but how do I recognize him? The last time I saw him, he was shaved and in bliss on Sankirtan. He's still reading Prabhupada's books in ecstasy, and now he is like this. So sorry, I don't know who it is. So Maya is, she can turn you into something completely different than what you look like. And you will be very happy about it. That's the worst. You will think, yeah! As one of my Gopals was asked, but how can you preach, or he's still preaching something, he's talking. How can you talk something which is completely contrary to that what you preached before? Repeating Srila Prabhupada. And he couldn't really explain, he just said well, I kind of advanced, I grew out of it. It's just Maya can make you convinced. No, you advanced. You are not Krishna conscious anymore. You went further. And he believed this. That's the worst. That Maya can make you so convincingly stupid. You have no doubt. This is it. Now I understand. This is the danger of being in Maya. And this is the amazing thing Prabhupada did. He woke us from this dream and he showed us, no. You are this, you are not that. And this is what makes you happy. This doesn't make you happy.
When you're convinced that you're something you're not, and you're really fired up about it, how do you turn around and go back where you should be, to Prabhupada? Is that possible?
That's a difficult point, because it's your choice. Yeah. You first have to have a doubt. Everybody coming around has some doubt. Well, maybe I'm not so smart. Look, in my life, I tried this, didn't work. I tried this, didn't work. I met this person, I was thinking, oh, how wonderful. It was an idiot. I met this person and thought, yeah, that's the man who will give me wisdom. But he was a fool. You have to have this kind of... Therefore Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, after many, many lifetimes, one starts to get interested. So it's very special if somebody comes in somewhat humble mood and investigates into Krishna consciousness. It is quite amazing. And usually it wouldn't happen if there would be not a big pile of misery before. Unfortunately. Then there are those who are joining out of intelligence. That's very rare. Krishna says they are the best. Because they join on intelligence level, not because they need, materially spoken, the benefits of Krishna consciousness. They need someone this. No, because they understand. That's very special. And then there are those who are curious. Hey, what is this? Let me do a little bit. Chant Hare Krishna. Why not? And after a while they go, yeah, I saw it all. I had it all. Bye-bye. And then there are those who just join out of pure pain. That's 99%. And then there are those who need some economical basis, which is very, very poor in Krishna consciousness. We don't offer people big checks and big money, nothing. But the misery department is really big. Of course. We are all misery bhaktas. But Prabhupada was very proud. He said, look, from Indian point of view, we are all very fancy people in the West. At least those days. This was, the Western white people, they are big, rich, all of them. Prabhupada used it. He told the Indians, look, my disciples, they could have lots of money. My disciples could be very rich. They are from the West. But they are chanting Hare Krishna or serving Krishna. Amazing, isn't it? And in India people are impressed. Wow. You don't want a big car. You gave up your big car. Prabhupada used even like a single Brahmananda or somebody whose father was a big, whiskey producer or whatever. Prabhupada said his father offered him $1 million if he leaves Krishna consciousness. He didn't. Oh, wow, big preaching argument. Impressive. So Prabhupada used it. Unfortunately, the conditioned soul usually has to really taste the bottom. The bottom of things before it starts to really inquire and get serious. The level of pain has to be, reach certain level of pain before people get serious. And then there are those who understand theoretically, Krishna consciousness is nice, it's good, but I'm still too happy in the material world. I will do it later, maybe. It's nice, you are nice, Hare Krishna is nice, but I'm also nice, so leave me alone. That's what Prabhupada called a rascal. He called it first class rascal. He is well situated, he knows, but he doesn't do it. In India it's very common. People have, you can't imagine how many rich people are in India. Then they come and they give 20 rupees. And then they go, Prabhupada called, that's a rascal. He has 2 billion in an account and he gives 20 rupees. Yeah, because he's pious. He knows I have to give. So that's okay. They will approach even a guru like this. And everybody has to have a guru, right? They know that. Soul does have a guru. How much does it cost? I give him a big donation and he will be a nice guru. He will not tell me much. He will just, and then when he starts to change something in my life, I give him more donation, he will shut up. Such a gurus do exist. One of my Govadas calls them sofa gurus. You put them at home on the sofa, you do some puja, give some donation, and that's it. And you have the feeling, I did my job. Great. It's piety, but rascal nevertheless. Prabhupada was very heavy. He could do it with Indians, we cannot do it, we are Westerners, we have to be careful. But Prabhupada could be really heavy in India. When he was once in such a program, presented the whole family members. They had to all worship him. So the chief of the family, which is usually the young, dynamic man, successful businessman, so he presented, and he is my father, my mother, my grandfather, my grandmother, my wife, my child, my grandchild, it was going for a long time. And they were all coming, to Prabhupada, and they were all giving some flower and this and that. And then Tamara Krishna Maharaj, I think he was the one who was standing next to Prabhupada. And when Prabhupada, in the midst of this whole worship, he kind of silently turned to him. And when he next time came, the host, and he said, and he is my aunt, and he is my uncle, and Prabhupada turned to Tamara Krishna silently and he said, and here is my sex life. Because that's the whole product of the whole thing. Without sex life, you have no family, So it's actually extension of your sexual prowess. Look, yes, we are all together here. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Prabhupada is pretty not to be tempted or bored by such a mentality. Here rather preached to the hippies, which had nothing to give, really nothing, no money, no brain even much, yeah. The only thing they could give was themselves, and that's what Prabhupada wanted. Not your money, not your assets, not even your wisdom, you, the whole thing. Because he knew when somebody surrenders himself totally, then he can do something with it. Prabhupada was not afraid of taking even quite demolished people and empowering them to do the most amazing things. Because they were willing to be used. They were willing to be used. That's the quality to approach spiritual master. To be willing to be used. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.